I'll be working on 1/2-inch insulation board, and it's covered with the underlayment for engineered floors. This is a really thin plasticky stuff. I use it because I buy it for workshops. Whatever you have or whatever you made going by the handout works out just fine. If this was not white, I would cover it with a white drop cloth because I don't want to see any other colors showing through my fabric other than what I'm printing. I start pinning in the center of one side. You want the pin points to go toward the center of the fabric. If you don't go toward the center, when you pull the opposite side, the pin comes undone. So you need to go toward the center. And a little hint, when I had my daughter, it was about 1971, and I was told that if my diaper pins would not go through the cloth diapers, to run them through my hair and then put them through the diaper, and it works. It's guaranteed. So if you're having trouble, run the pin through your hair, then put it in. I'm pinning every couple of inches. If I'm working with a stretchy, like a silk crepe or a stretchy fabric, I pin every inch, and that's my deal. You don't have to. Once I've done one side, I go to the other side, start in the center, and pull tight. When I get to the last edge, I really do run my hand across and make this tight. When I'm finished pinning, I don't want to be able to see ripples in front of my hand when I run it across the fabric. If I'm working with a design that has directional patterns like stripes, I want to keep the warp and weft of this fabric very straight. A lot of times I'll put a pin in one corner, run a string to the other corner, another pin and a string at a right angle. That way I can pin up to the string and keep everything straight. Otherwise, I measure by my finger and just pin up to my finger. I like these T-pins because the heads are flat. Those clover pins the quilters use are good too. Because a lot of times I'll be putting my screen over where the pin is, and I don't want the ball head poking into my screen. In case I forgot to tell you, your pins should go all the way in flat. None of this partway sticking up, because that could put a hole in your screen if your screen goes over your pin. If I'm working with blacks and really strong colors, after printing, I wash my pins. I just stick them in some water and then put them on a towel and make sure they're clean. I think we're ready. We're ready to print.